Aloha mai kākou, I'm Kumu Maile na ehu. Welcome to Kahale Hoaka's Heluhelu and MELE. Today we're going to be reading a book called Keahiahi Mamua o Kalikimaka, which is the Hawaiian version of Twas the Night Before Christmas. That poem was written by Clement C Mooreʻs. This version of it was illustrated by Barbara Ewald. I actually went to the public library here in Molokai and borrowed this book, Keahiahi Mamua o Kalikimaka. I read it for years to my students and my keiki, and that was the only place I could find it. So go visit your public library and see all the treasures they have inside. As we read along this book, I want you to notice on the bottom of every page, there's the Hawaiian words or the ʻōlelo ho that I mentioned throughout the book and the translation so that you can understand what I'm saying. E Heluhelu. Let's read. 'Twas the night before Kalikimaka, when all through the Hale, not a creature was stirring, not even any iole. The kākini were hung by the puka uahi with care, in hopes that Kanaka would soon be there. The keiki were nestled all snug in their koko beds, while visions of Kanake danced in their heads. And Mama in her high nakale and I in my papale cap had just nestled down for a long island nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a kulinga, I sprang from my hiki'e to see what was the pilikia. Away to the window I flew in a viki flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the lawn with a bright glow gave the luster of midday to mea below. When, to my wondering maka, should appear but a menehune-sized sleigh and eight li'i reindeer, with a little old kane so lively and quick, I knew Viki, it must be Kanaka, jolly Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his kukini they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the lanai, to the top of the wall. Now hollow away, all. As dry leaves that in a makani pahili fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the kaupoku the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and Kanaka too. And then, in an imo, I heard on the kaupoku the prancing and pawing of each mayu. As I drew in my po'o and was turning around, down the chimney Kanaka came with a bound. He was dressed all in hulu, from his head to his foot, and his lole were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of mea pa'ali he had flung over his back, and he looked like a kalepa just opening his pack. His maka, how they twinkled. His dimples, how mele. His cheeks were like loke. His ihu like a cherry. His droll little waha was drawn up like a bow. And the beard on his awai was as kea as snow. A short ipupaka he held tight in his niho. And the smoke like a lei went around his white po'o. He had a broad helena, and his opu, what a belly! It shook when he laughed like an umeke piakele. He was a chubby menehune, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his baka and a feelie of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not in ʻōlelo, but went straight to work and filled all the kakini then turned with a jerk, and laying his mana mana kuhi aside of his nose, and giving a kulo up the pukauahi, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, gave his pūkolo a whistle, and away they all flew like a heu of a thistle. But I heard him ho-oh-ho ere he drove out of sight. MELE KALIKIMAKA to all, and to all, aloha! Ho, ho, ho! MELE KALIKIMAKA, isn't that a great version of that ʻōlelo? I love that story. What a joyous time of year to remember all of our blessings and enjoy our time with our ohana and loved ones. So now I'd like to invite Kahale to sing one of my favorite MELE KALIKIMAKA. MELE actually means song too, and Kalikimaka means Christmas. So a Christmas song is actually MELE KALIKIMAKA as well. And we're going to sing Christmas Lūʻau. Well, now we have Kahale, so we can sing our MELE KALIKIMAKA, or our Christmas song, Christmas Lūʻau. Makaukau?
Aye.
All right. E meni kākou. Twas the night before. Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the Hale was singing and dancing, and oh, mali mali, mama in her papa in his malo, greeting aikane, pehea mahalo. Sister gathered flowers for a lay. Mother watched the imu all of the day. Soon the music players began to play. Mele old and new of Hawaiʻi. Tables were loaded with plenty of cocoa, opi and salmon, and steaming aloud. Talk story until we were po. It was really my ka'i at our Christmas luau. Hanaho, one more time. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the Hale was singing and dancing, and oh, mali mali, mama in her moo, papa in his malo, greeting like Hale, pehea mahalo. Sister gathered flowers for a lay. Brother watched the imu all of the day. Soon the music players began to play. Mele old and new of Hawaiʻi. Tables were loaded with plenty of cocoa, opi and salmon, and steaming ʻōlelo. We ate and talked story until we were po. It was really my ka'i at our Christmas luau. It was really my ka'i at our Christmas luau. Awesome, that was so fun. Remember to follow us on Facebook at Kahale Hoaka, also our IG page at Kahale Hoaka, and our website you can email us at info@kahalehoaka.com, or our website kahalehoaka.com. Until then, MELE KALIKIMAKA.